this, and let me just get the description. Riba. Riba is an interactive, atmospheric experience about fishing your old grandma's bones. So yeah, we'll choose English. What we got? We just plant these in the dirt, maybe? Put them in the water? I like the design of it. I don't know what I'm doing at all. This is like a Zen garden, I guess? Let's try to fish for grandma's bones. Nope. I guess I should have let it bobble a little more. Oh. Let it bobble a little bit. Grandma had been lost for a while before she died from senile dementia, long before we scattered her bones in the river. When the doctor told us what she said, I just thought that she'd lose her memories, but I didn't know that she would also lose her ability to be herself and to be present. Guess we're putting it in the pile. Oh, it's a jaw. During her last days, she was always smiling. It was always such a strange smile. Forced. Halfway between a smile and a grimace on the verge of bursting into tears. She seemed both full of joy and deeply miserable at the same time. Although I doubt she was herself long enough for any of these feelings to make sense. Let's put a... Okay, I think we can only put things on this pile of dirt. Or, yeah, it looks like that's all we can do it with. Oh, okay, we can pick that up. I'll try to interact with the bird after. You caught a prune carp. So I guess we can catch fish as well. Caught a blood eel. I really like the way this game looks. Another blood eel. Okay, and we can see them all in the pot. So there's probably only so many we can catch. And the prune carp. Oh, never mind. I don't know what was going through her head in her last moments, but whenever I looked at her in the eyes, I felt that there was no humanity left for us to say goodbye to. By then, my dad and my grandpa were the ones feeling all the pain that she wasn't fit to know about how to feel anymore. Can I put them in the bucket? No, they have to go here. It's a nice little calm game. I mean, we're learning a bit of the sadness of his family. But yeah, this game in particular was made for Global Game Jam in 2021, so... Caught a cloudfish. So this game is made by NB Machine and Ivan Papiol. So Global Game Jam, I think, if I recall, that's a week-long jam? I'll check on that. I don't remember exactly. It felt like for every memory she had lost in the muddy water of her mind, my dad and grandpa would fish them out and treasure it for themselves. During the last days before she passed away, they wouldn't stop telling me stories of when my grandma was young. Meanwhile, she'd be looking at us with that uncanny smile on her face. Got a prune carp. And our buckets are getting full. I can see a number of fish inside of them. Got a couple more flowers. Another cloudfish. Is there any other things we can interact with? These rocks. Just a little bit more fishing. I want to find out the entire story that we can. Which means we're just going to have to keep going at it until we find more and more of the bones. Bloody eel. My grandma was a farmer pro cyclist, and along with my dad, they would often go on rides together. Since she passed away, my dad goes riding a few times every week and gets super angry when he can't. To be honest, I'm not sure if going out on a bike comforts him or just hurts. Grandma was super picky about food. When Grandpa cooked, he had to make double, a meal for everyone and a special meal just for her. He didn't mind. He seemed genuinely happy to be able to spoil her every day. Every time I visit him now, we order takeout. He says that he's too old and that cooking is pointless for the little appetite he has now. Another cloudfish. I unfortunately did not have a great relationship with my grandmother, so I don't get the same kind of feelings as this character gets, but I totally understand that. I believe that Grandma didn't suffer during her last days. Losing her memories only hurt for those around her. Since her illness freed her from being aware of what's going on, keep her memories treasured too. But next to the memories of how my dad and grandpa were feeling about her loss, this warmth that hurts a little will be with me until I die or until my grandma's illness takes me over too. Let me do a little bit of adjustment. There. It's kind of like desecration, isn't it? In a way. This is her final resting place. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bones. We'll give it a couple more reels, and then we'll determine, you know, that's probably all there is. All right, one more reel after this. Yeah, okay, final one. Because the story does seem like it could have been potentially over from just that. Yeah, okay. We're going to count that as probably being the last of it. Close that game. If you want to check it out yourself, let me get you a link.